Hello, we're back again and it's Responding to Life. My name is NKATHA. So today we're going to talk about scheduling your priorities and prioritizing your schedule. The thing is that most of us do the latter. We keep a schedule, we keep a journal, we keep a diary, and far too often we end up prioritizing what we write in the schedule or what is set for us for the day, for the week, for the month, and so on and so forth. We forget that we need to schedule our priorities in our schedule. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that so many of us don't even see our family, we don't see our parents, we don't see our friends, we do not go to the doctor. Very many of us, especially men, we know that we don't go to the doctors, but we don't understand that these are things that are very, very vital to be able to, for us to create a healthy living so that we can be able to do everything that's on our schedules. Now, let me give you an example. There's this friend of mine who kept on procrastinating when it comes to visiting the doctor. Kept on pushing it forward. And this one day he got a cold, or rather that's what he thought. But because men are so bad at going to the doctors, he thought that this was just a cold. And by the time he was visiting the doctor, he actually didn't make it out alive because he had got into a very, very critical condition, which wasn't a cold. And may God rest his soul in peace. But this is a thing. So many of us don't understand the fact that these things, these priorities actually do help in making us be able to do our to-do list better. I started out in the year also with a to-do list, and as I showed you also before, and these are things that if we do not get around to maintaining our health, both physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, then we won't be able to fulfill all these things. And these are scheduling our priorities. Schedule your doctor's appointment. Schedule that trip to your mom's house. I was reading a book once, a psychology book, actually very recently, and he talked about how us as individuals, we all have our needs, and one of the needs is a social need where we all have the need to actually be around certain people for us to maintain our mental health. We all need a certain amount of hours, and it varies from individual to individual, a certain amount of minutes every single day for us to be able to maintain positive mental health. And now imagine if you haven't seen your mom for a month plus, then what happens? You slowly, subconsciously deteriorate in terms of your health, that even your performance at work, your performance at school, and all that, not that it's not important, it's very, very important, and these are the things that take time, but your performance in those to-do lists, it ends up being trash and it ends up deteriorating, and you don't understand why, but it's simply because your priorities are set in a very weird way. Now I understand chasing your money is important, going to work, going to school is very, very important, but where in your schedule do you actually have a day set aside that says, I am going to visit my mom today, I'm going to spend time with my family today, my kids? Some of us, we live in our houses, and we live in our houses as strangers. We see our kids in the morning when we have to go, and not again. The next time we'll see our kids is the next day, and this is something that is quite saddening. And we need our kids around us, we need our partners around us, we need that date. You need to go for that date. Stop pushing yourself so much that you are so busy chasing paper, chasing that degree, chasing whatever it is that you're chasing, that you don't even have time for yourself. You will deteriorate and it will not work out. I'm telling you the truth. Learn how to schedule your priorities. Schedule your priorities in your journal, in your calendar, whatever it is that you're using. Schedule your priorities. Stop prioritizing your schedule. Don't be too faithful to your schedule that you end up ignoring what actually matters. This is very important. And being a Monday, I know that we all have things to do, but put your priorities in your schedule and make sure that you get around to be able to maintain your mental health, and also see the people that care about you. Maintain yourself and your physical health as well. If you feel some kind of body issues, go to the doctor. Stop procrastinating on it so that you can be at your top form. With that said, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts. Don't forget to visit us on www.respondingtolife.org. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. So from us, with love, my name is NKATHA, and this is Responding to Life.